Welcome back to another episode of the Bear Trap on the Boomer Bust channel, a Bears podcast by a Bears fan. I'm your host, Terry, and today we're about to talk a little bit about the Bears because we can't watch the film. If you haven't seen that on the channel, please check that out. That is what we're dealing with. That is what we're paying money for, and NFL won't let us get any refunds for. And so it is absolutely terrible. Not only is it not recordable, it's not watchable. I can't even watch it on my own without having to go through hours and hours of trying to get it to play properly. So share that around. Just make the NFL aware. Also, I forgot I need to start doing this. I'm going to shout him out every time. Check out my boy Ad2. Not my boy, I don't know him. But Chicago rapper, if you're a fan of hip-hop, if you're a fan of good rap, old school, like more like Kanye old school, or just good rap, J. Cole type stuff, Ad2, ADD2. Anyway, so let's talk about the Bears. I get it. I get why it's so hard for some people to just be honest about these things, but doesn't make it less annoying. When we're talking about the Bears, expressly when we're talking about the Matt Nagy era Bears, things have been what they are, and the writing's been on the wall. And somehow, week to week, I see people somehow convincing themselves that things are different. And look, if you follow me, you know exactly how I feel every week about the whole thing. You know how I felt with Nagy at the beginning. You know how my decline happened with him as a head coach. You know how I feel about Pace. You know that last offseason I said we should fire Nagy. I said that Trubisky didn't have the talent to be the caliber quarterback that people wanted him to be. And Nagy also was a bad coach. There's still this. Look, Trubisky was great. No, it's called two things can be true at once. Been saying it forever. And so, you know how I feel about that. But again, I see these people week by week just keep switching the narrative, and it's kind of crazy to me. It's like people that are desperate to find hope in anything. Even last year, where we really walked backwards into the playoffs, which never would have happened without an extra team. But we walked backwards in the playoffs, and people try to think that, it was going to mean something. It's like, bro, first of all, the Saints weren't even really at full capacity, and we had no shot of beating them. And so it's just I get it. People want to have that hope. You know how much had to happen for us to even get into the playoffs in an extra spot. And so you would want to believe we're a playoff team. No, we were not. We have not been a competitive team. That is just the facts. That's number one. That's the overall thing. So now in the minutia, we go back to this play call and stuff, and it just blows my mind. It blows and again, fans I give an excuse to. The sports media, they're the people I just can't stand, because you sit here with former coaches, former players, and they sit there and blatantly act like they don't know what they're talking about just so they can do the sensationalization, the hype train type crap. Oh, look, or this is why Nagy sucks. This is why Trubisky was so bad. Look how different it was with Laser had to play. I guarantee you, because we saw it last year, if Matt Nagy never said who called the plays, you would have back and forth with no real information. Even with Nagy saying this, and this is what annoys me, because anybody that really knows football, unless you just got a jerk of a coach, every play calling thing is a collaboration. And again, I said this last year, people still don't understand. It is not just as simple as one person has all the information. More than likely, even when you have head coaches who are the play callers and they're offensive minded and they really love that, even then, you know how many plays happen in a game? You think they have headsets for no reason? Like, people are going, and even when the head coach is not the play caller, The head coach is in on the play call. And so it is not just a one-person thing. It's a mixture. I mean, Nagy said as much, which I think that was kind of tacky, to be honest. But he wasn't lying. He was like, look, he has input on the play calls. If you really think it's as simple as, Bill Lazor did it, Matt Nagy did. No. You have coaches in your ear telling you what to down, telling you down and distance, telling you situation, telling you what the best play they think is. Yes, ultimately you make the decision, but still, like, everybody has input, and the head coach always has input. But when they do well, it couldn't have been anything Nagy did. It had to be all Bill Lazor. And it's like, that is not how football works. To the more point of it, it wasn't that different. I'm sorry to tell y'all it was not that different, just like last year. Last year we went through this exact same thing, and that's what kills me, that fans are doing it again. We went through this exact same thing. It is not that different. That is not going to change the players on the field. That is not going to change their talent level. That is not going to change how well they're coached. That's not going to change the opponent. This idea, like this magic bullet, is killing me. Every week, every year, it was the play calling. Bill Lazor calls plays. We're a great team. It was Eddie Goldman. He wasn't in. That's why we weren't good. It was whatever. It was Khalil Mack. When Khalil Mack plays, we do well, even though we lose with Khalil Mack. Well, it's because we played press cover 2. That's what they said on the TV. So when we play press cover 2, we played a lot more of that with Vic Fangio. We don't do that anymore. That's why we losing. Like, it's just so stupid. Football's a team sport. Football has hundreds of factors. And so to act as if this was a magic bullet absolutely ignores the context, which is my next point. We played the Detroit Lions. I mean, I don't know if it hurts you to hear this, but they're not a great team. We beat a not great team, and we almost got beat by a not great team. And so for all the things you want to say, as the great Mike Tyson, was it Mike Tyson? I believe. Everybody has a plan till they get punched in the mouth. For all those great ideas and schemes and blah, 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 when you go up against somebody that is just better than you by a long shot and they can disrupt you, it doesn't matter about those other things. So I don't care if Bill Lazor was calling plays last week, or I mean like against the Browns week 3. Guess what? We would have got our stuff rocked. We would have been getting sacked. Like, and again, I've said this, and it's a shame I can't show you on film, but it is it was not because we were 5-on-5. That is not. I mean, yes, we have a lack of talent, which again happens every week. So I don't know why they think we're any better. But yes, we have a lack of talent at the O-line position. But that wasn't the only reason that they were able to get pressure. First of all, pressure's always going to go hand to hand with coverage, and Justin Fields cannot read the coverage as quickly. But secondly, we were assignment confused. Having the tight ends is not going to matter when you're assignment confused, because what is going to happen, as I said before, when you have the stunts, the twists in the games, that's why people were getting confused and people were getting left open. And that was causing pressure. Sometimes it was a one-on-one matchup, but this idea that we protected better. Oh, did we have Myles Garrett out there this week? Oh, maybe that was part of the reason we protected better. So it's just, it blows my mind to hear people just ignore the context. So there's that. Overall, like I said in the review, Justin Fields and the whole team, it did serve as a kind of get right game. I wouldn't even say get right. It's a confidence booster, yes. But to act like we're any different is just silly to me. And I really don't know what people are hoping for. And it's a weird thing to say because I want us to win. I'm rooting for us to win every week, but I'm also realistic. I'm not going to go into a game and say, I really hope we lose. No, I'm going to say, I don't think we're going to win, but I hope we do. And so people are just like, oh, we got the W. That's all that matters. Okay, what does it matter towards exactly? Does it matter towards getting to the playoffs? Do you think that's what we're going to do? And if we did, what exactly do you think is going to happen in the playoffs? So again, I've already said my piece. I think Nagy and them should have been out before this year started, and we should be in rebuilding mode. That's essentially the truth. Somebody, one of the comments said that as well. And I guess that's what I've been hinting towards when I said Nagy should have got out of here. And I still think we have a roster talent-wise that we could make a couple moves and get there. But part of it is we got bad attitudes too. And it starts with that defense. They've been up their own butt since the 2018 season, and they're not as good as they think they are. And so I'm down with – I've been said we should trade Khalil Mack. I don't know how much value we'll get. As much as people want to talk about he's the most elite, I don't know that a lot of people would pay a lot for him. If you even see this man, he has some type of conditioning issue. He's been like gassed the whole time he's been on this team. But anyway, I'm down to trade him. I'm down to – well, Keem Hicks wants to be a Bear, and I like that, and he's a monster. But I'm down to trade Eddie Jackson. I'm definitely down to trade Eddie Jackson. And we need to rebuild that secondary. Jalen plays good in the scheme. And Vildor, I like him a lot. I like him a lot mainly because he's not scared to tackle. I think he might have played multiple positions in college, but he is not scared to tackle. He's good in run support, which you need in the scheme we play. So they're good in the scheme, but we need to retool that. We need to retool the O-line, of course, and it's going to take time and assets that we don't have right now. And we wasting A-Rob's talent. So I'm a rebuild guy. That's what I say. And with Justin Fields and the young quarterback, that puts you really ahead of schedule. Cause typically that's what they are building up resources to get, but you got him. So I would, be fine with bringing in somebody, even though they did this with Trubisky, but bringing in somebody specifically that you feel has the staff that's going to work well to develop Justin Fields, but then really focus on getting some younger talent and some better talent on the offensive line. So that's how I feel right now. But and I'm not gonna blame people that really want to have hope and feel good about the Bears, but it is what it is, man. It is, just watch the game. It is what it is. Like, y'all gotta understand, Dave Montgomery, and I can't really say without seeing all of the film, but he does have a lot of talent. And I've always said that. I'm wondering if his vision's gotten better. That I can't tell without the film. But what I can say is that he makes a lot happen that the O-line isn't giving him. And then with an increased O-line, he would be even way better. And so that's a nice piece as well in the run game. And Mooney, he'll be up there. Komet, hopefully he gets up there. But we got to get better imagination in the coaching staff. And we got to get better talent on the O-line. It's as simple as that. I was saying this to somebody before, and I've always thought this, and I'm biased, but it's true. D-line's the most important. I think it's become more true because spread offenses have really nerfed the quarterbacks and really nerfed the O-line. The O-line is nowhere near. I watched so much on Sunday, I'm just like, holy crap, these people can't block anybody. And so defensive linemen have just gotten stronger and faster, especially in the interior, more flexible, everything. And so the D-line just keeps evolving and the O-line keeps regressing. So it's harder and harder to find good offensive linemen. So it's really important in this league to have. And so we need to invest some time in getting that. And hopefully Jenkins bounce back and he's one of them. But yeah, that's just what it is. So, yeah, I mean, there's probably more, but I'll listen to what y'all guys say about our Bears right now. and what you think. As far as Justin Fields, I don't even know, man. I still lean towards put him on the bench because you got Andy Dalton when he's healthy. But, man, I don't know. Because, I mean, if you are getting rid of people, I would put him on the bench for the year. But who knows what this team going to do. So, yeah, tell me what you think about the Bears right now. Go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Share it around. Get the conversation started. Thumb up, subscribe. And remember, stay up and bear down.